Hey guys, it's me, John, editing John. So I don't know what happened, but halfway through the video, my mic quality just died, and I don't know how it died or what happened to make it die, but it just died. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know that. Yeah, so pretty much that's what happened. If you enjoyed the video, I'm not gonna tell you to drop a like, but comment, tell me if I can fix anything, except for my mic quality. I'm gonna see what happened with that. Make sure I don't do it next time I record. So yeah, bye. Hey guys, it's me. The guy said I'm gonna upload again, and then proceeds not to upload for a month. So yeah, I shall give you a detailed explanation on why I didn't upload. First off, I was playing Kingdom Hearts, and I stopped playing Kingdom Hearts because I forgot to save. Then I was playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I stopped playing Dragon Ball FighterZ. And I had basketball trending, and I'm still doing that from now on. So on the topic of basketball, I've been playing basketball for up to 6 years now, so I think I have some experience. So in this video, I will tell you some of the things I hate about basketball, and yeah. So one thing I hate is that people's parents, like people's kids who don't go to practice but still get more playing time than me, right? If you've been playing basketball for up to 3 years, you know what I'm talking about. The parent's kid, like he only comes to one practice a month, but still gets 40 minutes of playing time. Yeah, there's certain situations, right? There's like the time where your kid, he can't come. Like the parents have work, but they can't. The parents have work, and they can't drop the kid, but they still get like a family member or someone, like the coach, to take them. But I'm not talking about those people. No. I'm talking about the people who are sitting on the couch watching Real Housewives or Family Guy, and are their kid knows they have practice, but they don't want to tell them. In that case, there's two problems, because the parents, they should force their kids to go to practice, because all that money they're spending for that basketball, they better take their kids practice. And the kids, because they know they have to go to practice, but they want to stay home and play Fortnite, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and most coaches, right? They're like, no, you can't play because you didn't come to practice. But there's always that 1% of coaches that they're like, oh, he can play, but they don't get their standard 5 minutes, because there's in travel basketball. This is an AAU, because in AAU the coaches don't play around. This is travel basketball, right? Travel basketball, right? Everybody has to get 5 minutes, at least 7 minutes of playing time. And I don't know why the coaches do that, but they give the kids more playing time the later they are, right? When I used to play travel, I used to come to practice. I used to come to every single practice, depending if I wanted to or not wanted to. And kids still got more playing time than me. That really made me angry, but it is what it is. On to the next topic. Well, the topic of parents, the parents that think their kids is the best thing since butter on toast, but we'll get into that later, right? So now, sorry, I read the wrong part of the script, but right, so we're talking about those parents that make the kids that gas their kids up to make them seem like the best thing since LeBron James or butter on toast, right? So the parents are like, son, you are the best thing. You really the best thing ever. You could clap LeBron James in 1v1, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant at the same time. And then the coach, right? They're and they tell the kid, because the kid's ego is inflated. His ego is bigger than KSI's forehead, low key. But right? The kid's and the coach is like, sir, your son isn't the best thing. Isn't better than LeBron James. And the parents are like, you dare say my kid is worthless scum that doesn't deserve human rights? And you just made fun of my ancestors and my great ancestors and my great great ancestors by saying my son is bad. And the coach is just like, chill. I said your son isn't just LeBron James. But now to the topic of coaches, right? There's different types of coaches. There's the great coaches that push you to another level. You know what I'm talking about. There's the whiny coaches that cry whenever they don't get what they want, like children. And there's the coaches that take everything way too seriously. So one time I was watching my cousin's game, because my game was right after his, right? And I was like, oh, I'll just watch. And they were smacking the kids, right? They were smoking them, 50 to 20 type beat, bro. Then it was the coach, right? He was beat red, he was you think of a tomato on crack, right? And And like, you know, my cousin Rusty, someone on his team, they got a steal, right? And the coach, right? He got so angry that he slammed his clipboard on the ground, right? And it just like snapped clean in half. It was insane, right? I wish I took a video of it, but like he snapped it, right? And he was like, you think that this is okay? Just let him get the steal? And I was like, bro, chill. The game is already over, right? And like, I'm like, the game is already over. Like, there's no way that you can come back from a 50-20 loss. But you know, I was like, and I was like, how can you take 10-year-old basketball that seriously? Like, chill, bro. They're not even, I think only half of them were 10. I think it was like 9U basketball, right? It wasn't even AAU, because it's AAU, right? And you're getting smacked. You went to Florida and stuff to play, and kids are just wasting your money and your time. And I understand getting mad about that, but this is travel basketball. You drove 15 minutes to get to the school to play, and like it's not even playing. You're not even playing at a tournament. You're playing 2 games. It's like why basketball, but it's like the why basketball, but like better, right? So, well now what? So. Another thing I hate about basketball, hate and love about basketball is training. Training, you know, is great for you. Like every basketball player needs training, no matter who you are. If you want to get into the sport of basketball, training, that's literally what you need to do. Training. But I hate training because, like, it's kind of crazy. Because training, you know, it's great and improves you, but it takes up so much time. Whereas, like, you know, I don't really go, but I have to go if I want to improve my skills. But you know, that's really a good part of training. So, well, that's pretty much a good part, like downside. But the real downside of training is the trainers, right? Because it's good. This is a good and this is like a double-edged sword. It's a good and bad, because right, because you know, trainers, right? You know, there's like there's fouls, like they go up and they like hit you, right? But like some of them use a bag, but some of them use their bare hands. Like their bare hands, bro. It hurts so bad when they smack. It's like you could hear it like down in Alabama, bro. It's insane, right? And it hurts so badly. And like, you know, tears. Like one time, right? I was in training and like the coach hit me, bro. Tears started welling up in my eyes. I was about to cry, right? I was like, and they're like, "Oh, come on! I didn't even do that hard." I'm like, "Oh, you you hit me really hard. You hit me with the force of a grown man." Right? Like, and another thing they do, like trying to do, they give you like, I remember one time I had a trainer, right? It was hot as freaking, I don't know what's like hot as freaking, but you know, it was like extremely hot, right? And you know, like he's like, we were like dying, everybody was like dying of thirst, like we just came out of Sahara Desert, bro. We're like, yeah, we had like our shirts around our heads and it was like hot, right? And we were like, please give us water, please, right? They don't give us, like, coaches, they don't give you water, like they don't give you water at all, right? Even if they do give you water, it's for like 2 minutes, bro. They give you a 2-minute water break in like 90-degree heat. It's insane, right? Well, this is like 90 Fahrenheit for all the people who are watching overseas, but it's probably nobody watching this video, but yeah, right? Like, you know, it may sound crazy, like with Southern American, but it's really be like that. Like, you can ask someone who goes to training, right, in the hot sun, they only give you like 1 water break, bro. And there's like 2 coaches, right? There's 2 coaches, right? You know, one be like, you run 10 laps. Oh, that's another thing. Like, you like running after a hard workout, bro. Like, remember one drill, right? I was like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna do hard on this. I'm gonna sprint. I'm gonna get some cold water, because I brought like a water jug with like a bunch of ice, and I was like, yeah, I'm about to drink some water. I'm about to get rehydrated. Let's go and go another round, right? Right? But no, that didn't happen, right? You know, I was running. I was like, yeah, ball, shot, sliding and stuff, right? And like, I was like, all right, the drill was over. He's like, all right, everybody. And he's like, give me 10 laps. I was like, wait. I legitimately started laughing, bro. I was like, and like, I was like, really? And I started laughing. He's like, he's like, it's not a joke. Run 10 laps. I'm like, bro. I was thinking, bro. I was like, yo, bro. My lips are dry, bro. I'm like, I'm trying to like swallow some the moisture out of the air, bro. Right? We ran 10 laps. I like didn't sprint no so much, so I didn't walk either, right? I was like, you can do this. I was trying to have a steady pace. and like we didn't even get water after the 10 laps. You went to another drill. I was like, bro, you made us run those 10 laps for nothing. Like we didn't get anything else. I was like, come on. I was like, come on. I'm thirsty. I'm tired, right? And they did end up giving a water break, but it was only for 5 minutes. And the other coach there was like, all right, stand up. And honestly, it was like a 2-minute water break, like I said before. But you know, it is what it is. So basketball overall, with all these pet peeves that I have about basketball, I really love the sport. The sport is like it wouldn't have made me who I am today. See, without basketball, I would be a fat, lazy couch potato that would do literally nothing with his life except for sit there and play the game. But you know, basketball it helped me, and yeah, well, I'd like to say a few things, shout outs. I'd like to thank my brother Ethan for the gameplay today. He recorded that Rainbow Six Siege gameplay a while back, and I just found it on the PS4. I'd like to thank Capcom for making this banger Mega Man music that was playing in the background. I'll probably put this in the description, but I don't know. And that's it, and peace out.